So A'ja Wilson is just by so much the best player in the world. It's not even funny. And you know what? Like, do I think her signature shoe is gonna sell? Probably not. But she's just that good that Nike you may as well just give her the signature shoe. Just give her the signature shoe. Obviously she's getting one, but like, doesn't matter if it sells or not. She's just that good that, you know what? Just give her one. Screw the like profit and loss. Screw the green or red. Just give her a shoe. She's just that much better than everybody else. And obviously, like, A'ja Wilson is just ridiculously good. Before we get on, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers as soon as possible. Right now, we are less than 500 away. So A'ja Wilson was the number 1 pick in 2018. Her team kind of sucked early. Well, the first year they really sucked when they got Jackie Young in a back-to-back-to-back number 1 overall pick. Her being in the middle. I think they went like 14 and 19 her first year. But at the same time, she's just gotten better and better and better. How she didn't win MVP last year is beyond me. And there are levels to it. There are levels to basketball. And as great as Breanna Stewart is, there are levels to it. And A'ja Wilson is a level above. She is a walking 30 and 10. Like, on any given night, she will give you 30 and 15, and it won't be a surprise. And she will give you 30 and 15 with just relentless scoring. Like, I know her percentages aren't the best, but it's literally like, I'm watching these games and it's just, give the ball to A'ja Wilson and she's going to, half the time, just take one dribble and beat your player and just take a layup and score. She's going to get the offensive board and put it in. On the defensive end, she's the best shot blocker in the league. She's the best rim protector in the league. She's probably the best all-around defender in the league. So she's, let's just say, best defender in the league. Best scorer in the league. Best mid-range shooter in the league. On the best team in the league. Playing for the best coach in the league. It's scary. It's actually scary. She's going to win another Finals MVP. She's already won an MVP. She's going to win another one. She should be winning. She should have won last year. And now I'm looking at like the New York Liberty, who won, like Breanna Stewart winning MVP over her last year. And I'm like, is Breanna Stewart even the best player on her own team? I don't know. Probably. I'll say probably, but like, I don't even know 100% if she's in the best player on her team this year. But like, A'ja Wilson is just dominating everyone. Like, she had an off night last night. She had 28, 9, 3, a steal, and 4 blocks. She did only shoot 12 of 27 from the field. And again, they are numbers that if Caitlin Clark shot, NBA or WNBA Twitter, not even NBA Twitter, I will just say, I'll call it NBA Twitter, yeah. People don't watch the games. We'll be calling Caitlin Clark a bust on those percentages. I literally heard someone say, Caitlin Clark only shoots, it's like, in this game, Caitlin Clark shot 40% from 3. How is that acceptable? And it was like, how is it acceptable to shoot less than 50% and call yourself a shooter? And I'm like, Steph Curry shoots like 40. But either way, this isn't a Caitlin Clark video. But the Aces, as I mentioned in another video, the Aces is better than everybody else. The problem is with A'ja Wilson is that it's not, as I've said in other videos, it's just not flashy. The reason why she's not getting the praise is that she's not shooting from 30. Like, if Arika Agumboale was as efficient and just as relentless a scorer and played defense, like, she would be as hyped just because of the way she scores. It's just that A'ja Wilson is just bigger, stronger, faster, and finishes with both hands and shoots from mid. It's hard to describe. Like, the closest thing you could say is like, because it's not even like female Duncan, because she's just effective. I'm trying to just think like female KG, female Kevin Garnett. Like, there's no real male comparison. She's like a mixture between like KG and LaMarcus Aldridge and all. Like, maybe that's the comparison. But it's scary. It's legitimately scary hours for anyone coming up against this Aces team. Because, like, look, even if Jackie Young has a bad game, even if Kelsey Plum has a bad game, 2 All-Stars, even if your 2 other All-Stars have a bad game, it's highly likely that A'ja Wilson is going to just give you 30 and win the game. Heck, they started off so badly yesterday. I think they only had 11 in the first quarter. Like, they were terrible in the first quarter. Yeah, A'ja Wilson has 9 of them. Her team sucks, and she's still on track for 40. Her team sucked early in the game, and she's still on track for 40. It's there's so much of a gap. People talk in the NBA about, oh, the gap between Jokic and the second best is bigger than it's ever been. I was always like, well, Luka healthy isn't that far off, and it's kind of improving now. I don't care about the MVPs last year. Like, the gap between A'ja Wilson and the rest is huge. Like, look, Kalia Copper got hot at the start of the year. Ryan Howard's a really good player. Nafisa Collier is a really good player. But again, we saw when Nafisa Collier matched up to A'ja Wilson, what happened. A'ja Wilson had like 28 and 15, and they destroyed the Minnesota Lynx. So like I'm telling you, the Aces they're not going anywhere. And it's not like she's old either. Like, she's not particularly young. Like, I think is she my age or older? Like, if you want to call me old, fair enough. But like, I want to see what age she is. So she's 8th of August 1996. She's a month older than me. She's 27. She's 27. She might play another 10 years. She might play another 10 years. She could well be the GOAT. And you might be saying, oh, but she's not going to be as dominant as some of the other players. She probably, like, this Aces team's not losing anytime soon. I'm sorry, I don't think they're losing anytime soon. I think saying she's the future GOAT is not crazy, because this team is just going to keep winning and keep winning and keep winning. And then the fact that they're a big market and they draw free agents, and as well as that, they draw sponsorship money. They're just going to keep winning and keep winning and keep winning and keep winning. And A'ja Wilson could retire with like 5 MVPs, 6 rings, 6 finals MVPs, and just be considered just without question the greatest to ever play. Because she is so much better than everybody else right now in the league. It's not even funny. And there are a lot of good players in this league, but by far the best, obviously, from watching these, is A'ja Wilson. So anyway, that is the video. Let me know in the comment section if you guys do agree, if you guys think Collier's at least comparable to her, if you think Breanna Stewart's is good. Heck, if you're one of the crazy people think Caitlin Clark is already in that conversation. I think Caitlin Clark's possibly one of the top 10 players in the league. I think if Caitlin Clark wasn't being triple teamed at half court and she was on a competent team, I think if she's in the Mercury and you have Copper and Taurasi beside her, we're looking at Caitlin Clark averaging similar points on better efficiency, 11 assists a game. People are talking about her as a future GOAT. But like, you can't like help her playing for the Indiana Fever. But anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.